so close, I mean, to everything being over. How does it feel to get to move on another week?
Well, it was good. There's a lot of work to do, but the good news is we get to practice again next week. I think we need to understand how fortunate we were to survive this game. Forest Hill Central gave us everything they had, and they wouldn't go away, and they refused to go away. And I said those players weren't ready to turn in their equipment, and they battled till the clock hit 0. And a credit to them. I'm proud that our kids held on. Because we were down, we fumbled, and then all of a sudden we found momentum to score. We held them down in the goal line stance, which I think was the play of the game, and so a lot of things went bad, but our kids found a way to win. Our coaches found a way to put kids in the position to be successful. It was a scare. Hats off to Forest Hill Central. It wasn't an accident. But we got to play better for sure.
It was crazy the amount of momentum shifts at the end of the game. It seemed like you guys had a comfortable lead with about 1:52 left when Elijah scored. Then they scored. They get the onside kick on that high hop, and then they get stopped at the 1-yard line. I mean, do you think if there was another minute left in the game, the outcome might have been different?
Well, yeah, I mean, we can do what ifs, what if this, what if that, if we don't turn the football over. So it's hard to say. We had one goal line stance. I don't put it out of our kids' realm that they could do that again. So I don't know. I'm glad it didn't come down to that. But again, our kids found a way to win, and we get to practice on Monday.
What do you think were some positives from the game, and what mistakes do you guys need to correct for next week?
Obviously the turnover we need to fix. I don't think Forest Hill Central turned the ball over, so we didn't get some takeaways, and then play until it's 0. I think we scored on that last touchdown to go up 2 scores, and maybe we got a little complacent, on kickoff team, on defense, and again, hats off to Forest Hill Central because they didn't go away, and they refused, and they played hard all the way to the end.
You guys found yourself down at halftime, not somewhere you used to be, and what was the message at the break?
Just, we punted on our first series. They did a great job. I think they batted a ball down. They put us at third, and we didn't pick up the first down, so we ended up punting. But after that, we didn't. You know what I mean? We didn't punt the rest of the game, and so it was just a fact of us turning the ball over. Twice. I think it killed us. We were on the 1. It looked like we punched in. There was a holding call, which put us back. Next, we fumbled the football. So, back to your question as far as what do you take away? This is the first time we've been down all year. I think we were tied with Muskegon late, 14-14, but other than that, we had never trailed. And so we were in uncharted waters. We weren't used to that, and I'm proud of the way the kids responded because not only were we down in the first half, we were down late in the game, and they found a way to come back, pick up key first downs on 4th down. So hats off to them.
I heard you say in the postgame to the kids, let this be the scare game. Just expand on that.
Yeah, there's always, I thought Midland was our scare game last year. We just couldn't, I think we scored 13 points or 4, I can't even remember what the score was, 14-10, 21-14, I don't remember what it was. But we couldn't get anything going. I think we had 7 points all the way to the 4th quarter, and we wound up punching 2 at the end. And so, hopefully this is, because it could have very easily went the other way, and we're the ones that aren't practicing next week. So I hope these kids internalize that, and they remember that and practice on Monday, because it's very, it's probably going to get colder. And so I want our kids to understand, hey, we were this close to possibly not being together this week, and that's what I mean by a scare game. It seems like every playoff run we have one, and I hope this is the one.
Were you confident on that last play that there was no time, or what? What's the rule on that?
I don't know the rules. I know there's not an instant replay. I just looked up. The clock was 0, and our kids, rushed the field, and so, I'm sure it was the right call. I mean, they talked about it and thought about it and came up with that call, and so, I don't know, because when I turned up, it was 0. We were on the field. I didn't look to see when it was 0. I just saw that it was 0.